has that Google Tensor G3 chipset inside with 8 gigabytes of RAM. With the Pixel 7a has a Tensor G2 chipset inside with 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. So let's go see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background, as you can tell. So let's get into it. Phone calls 3, 2, 1. Okay, camera 3, 2, 1. About the same thing, nothing crazy. Let's go and take a photo. Let's see which one's faster. And they both were very similar. I don't even know which one was faster. Play Store 3, 2, 1. Okay, so a little bit of a different pop-up here. Scrolling through. Again, the Pixel 8a has a 120Hz display. The Pixel 7a has a 90Hz display. So there might be a little bit of a difference there for the most part. Hopping out of these two, we have some third-party apps we can test out. Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to stand by just in case there's some like random pop-up or something like that. I don't think there will be. Hopefully there's not. And this game isn't even the most intensive game ever, but it's still a very interesting one to test. Now, from even just a few apps that I've tested, I'm still seeing a lot of overlap between the G2 chipset and the Tensor G3 chipset. So hopefully Apple or Google can make some more improvements in the future here to speed up these phones from one generation to the other. But even from the G1 to the G3, I wasn't really seeing too many differences for the most part either. But both gameplay here looks pretty good. So stack 3, 2, 1. And on this side, this one did load into the ad a little bit faster. Getting into some actual gameplay, let's see if there's any big differences here, which I don't think there's going to be. But it's still kind of worth a shot to kind of look at. And it's like about the same thing. Hopping out of here, let's go into Temple Run 3, 2, 1. And this is another one of those big games that we can test out. Okay, so these were on two different panels, but the Pixel 8 did kind of load that one faster. Facebook 3, 2, 1. About the same thing. Snake vs. Blocks 3, 2, 1. And you can kind of see what's going on here, like almost the same thing. So I would probably imagine that the performance 3, 2, 1 is probably going to be more or less similar. I don't think there's going to be like massive big differences until you get into these bigger games. That's probably where some of the bigger differences are going to lie. But even then, it's not going to be that big of a difference. Like you can even see it's like within like a couple seconds to one another. So unless you're playing like very, very big games or you're exporting very, very high resolution videos, you're probably not going to notice like big differences between them at all. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there as well. Now from the camera side, this was also a slight difference. So hardware-wise, you're basically getting the same type of camera.